We are in a different location, sort of, kind of. Don't look at the laundry over there. Don't do it. Oh, wait, here, we'll fix that. There. Now you can't see my laundry. Well, sort of. Hi, how are you? I have been videoing all day. I put up 2 videos on my other channel, my Living Whole Food Plant-Based channel, and I'll put links or whatever if you guys want to see that. It's 2 hours worth, so if you do, take coffee. But, and I'm whooped. I didn't think it was going to take that long, and then it took forever. So now I have to get this done because I'm like, well, at least I have lots of time to get my floss tube done. No, shh. Today is the 30th. Whoopsie. I have stitching. I have a project. I have a Dollar Tree find. I have some wonderful happy mail and some charts to share. Plus my whips. Big old pile over there. So I will just, I'm going to just start with that stuff and we'll do the whips last. And then at the end, well, I might stick it in the middle. You never know. I have Flosstube and Instagram shoutouts and giveaways, the Crocette Go-Go giveaway, and I also had a giveaway on my Instagram and Facebook for a couple of Patini charts and some of her buttons, and I have the winner for that one also. And then we get to have another giveaway for April. And so I will be announcing what that is too. And I'm very excited. She's a smaller designer, but she's so nice. She's in Italy, and I've decided I need to learn Italian because it seems like all my favorites are in Italy. Except for one in Canada. She knows who she is. But anyways, so I have a lot to share. So much for this probably being short. Let's get into it. First thing I have is a Dollar Tree share. They've brought out all of their spring stuff, and I saw these hanging in there. Benny. It's just. Anyways, I saw these hanging on one of their displays and I picked them up because I thought they'd make really nice needle minders. I like little things, and so I like the size of these. That's why I've been using Patini buttons to make needle minders out of, because I like to just be able to hook like one, more of them with the needles separated on them. So I like the little tinier ones, and they're not so heavy either. So I got these at Dollar Tree, so I figured I could paint them or stain them or whatever and add some magnets to them, and they'd be kind of cute. If not, I'll find something to do with them. Okay, so there's that. The next thing I'm going to show, I think I'll do the project because it's big and it's taking up my desk. Y'all made me do it. I don't travel. I don't go anywhere. But I had to buy it. But I was cheap. I went to Amazon and I got it for like $6. And so inside, let me show you what I've kind of been tinkering with it. Get all my stuff out here. The inside, well, there's 2 little divider thingies, but the inside looks like this and this, and I was hopeful that my scissors would hang on that, and they do, because everybody else was using, they had, the Target ones I guess have like a little band that snaps here, and those were more expensive. And again, did I mention I don't travel? Yeah. So I'm doing this because they made me, not because I have anywhere to go. Although there's a retreat coming in Billings, she said she was going to be posting about it. As soon as she posts about it, I will let you know. If you would like to know, it's for the Northwest Prim Stitchers retreat They usually have it in Missoula. They're still having that one in Missoula. I think that one's full though. But for this is going to be the first year that they're going to try one in Billings. But anyway, so maybe I could take it there if I get it done. But my thoughts were that I'm going to do what everybody else did because I'm a follower and I have to do what everybody else is doing. And what I think I'm going to do with it is put it over here. I have this fabric. This one, and so I'm going to try to cover some of it with this. I also have this gingham, and I also have this, so I'm not sure. I was kind of thinking I might figure out how to Mod Podge or something the top and do something like that. I don't want to have a ton of color on the inside. I also am going to make a pin cushion for it, but I don't want to have a lot of color on the inside because it, you know, I like to put my floss and stuff there, and I don't want the color to change the color of my floss. And then I do have some beads I thought that I might try to figure out how to incorporate. I have my thing over here. I'm sorry. And so that's my YouTube, Facebook, Flosstube, Instagram, y'all made me do it project that I probably will never get finished, but I bought all the stuff, so now I have to, right? Okay, next thing that we are going to do, I'm going to go through some Happy Mail, and then I have some haul, and we'll do that. So let me grab that folder. Alrighty, I got my pile here. I even have a couple of freebies to show. Let me do the freebies first. I will link them down below because they're both from the same designer. The Bluebird Needleworks put out a new freebie, and I have one of her old ones that I didn't know about, so I printed it also too. And I think, if you guys remember the birds one with all the sayings on it, that's one of hers also that I did last year. But let me fix this. Okay, the first one is the brand new one that she put out, and it's called Forget Me Not Wreath. And it's so pretty. It's just a little tiny thing. It is 52 by 50. Uses 6 colors, and you know I'm gonna French knot all that. You know it. You know it. I'm going to do it in some purple. I know it's Forget-Me-Nots, which is blue, but I was thinking of doing it in some purples because purple is my favorite color. So that's the first giveaway, not giveaway, freebie. It'll be linked down below. The second freebie, when I was downloading that one, if you guys have trouble downloading your stuff, just leave me a comment, but you have to kind of go through some steps, and then you have to right click and download. So, but if you have trouble with it, just let me know and I will help you out. The next one I found while I was downloading that one, and it is called Friends Needlewoman. I think this one would be such a fun stitch along. I'm half tempted to start a stitch along. Let me know what you think about it. But I just think this would be so much fun. And maybe it's older. She did this one in 2018. So maybe they already did it, but hey, we could do it again. But it looks like this. Is that not the cutest little thing ever? It is 47 by 53. And wouldn't that make a fun little quick stitch along? What do you think? What do you think? Should we do it? I'll put on Instagram if you guys vote that you want to do it. I'll put on Instagram and Facebook a post that we're doing it. So otherwise, this is at the same thing. She has other ones too, but these were just the 2 smalls that I downloaded because 2024 is for sure going to be my year of the smalls. I have a ton of Paula's Patini. I have these Bluebird Needleworks. I have a whole bunch of smalls, and my big ones are filling up all the space. I need something to go in between them. And so that's what we're going to do on that one. Okay, then I was gifted some charts, which twist my arm. It never ceases to amaze. I'm always like, I'm not worthy. But I hope I do a good job on them. But Little Boot Stitch, She sent me her new Easter ones. I don't know if you guys have checked her out. I will leave her links down below. There's a secret about her too coming up. Stay tuned. But she has some adorable designs. Absolutely adorable designs. I will leave her info down below. But she came out with some new spring ones, and they are so cute. What I like about them, like this is the first one. It says, "Hello Spring." And what I like about it is you can do pieces of this on little tiny, let's say you were doing a tiered tray. You could do little bits of this just to have little thingies, tchotchkes, sitting all over the tiered tray, you know, like, you know, do one wrapped around a spool of what would have been thread or something. I just think it's so, so cute. Look at those little chickies, but I like the birdhouse with the bunny. Bunnies. My bunnies are making bunnies out there. They're all wild and doing their little bunny in a foot of snow. Cray. Okay, next one that she gifted me is called Easter Time. And again, with the tiered tray idea, look at all the little tiny things you could do with this. I mean, you could just do the bunny. You could do the bunny in the basket. You could do the tulips. It is so cute. What size are you? 55 by 30 and, oh, there's two charts. 55 by 30 and 68 by 68. So you get both charts in this one. And her charts are so reasonably priced. As far as I know, most of them are under $10. Yeah, it's really good. And they are, if you like Crocette Go or Putini, if you like how they do their chart stitching through the years, is another one that has really good charts. Little Boot Stitch use that same software. Her charts are incredibly easy to follow along. And so that's her new Easter and spring one. So I will leave her stuff linked down below. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you. And then Paula, on her whirlwind tour of the world, she's been all over the place between market and two different markets. One I think was closer to her home. The other one she went to Needleworks Market. She lives in Italy, and wow, that must have been a flight. And she had the most beautiful display for her stuff. And I was just, I mean, I was so proud of her and so happy for her. I hope she had huge success. And she's just so nice, just the nicest person. But she had some hot charts this year at market. And so when my email lit up with them, I was like, yes, because I have a long list of smalls of hers that I'm doing next year, because I showed you guys my cabinet that I'm going to fill up, and would you believe I have another one of those that's full height of the wall? Okay, so I'll show you what I got here. Again, I will leave Paula's information all down below, and you can pick up any of these charts. She now has them available in both paper and PDF. I don't know if she sells the paper ones, but they're out all over at your local needle stores. And then, but she sells the PDFs on her Etsy for sure. The first one, I couldn't wait to get this one. Although I'm going to put a cat in it. I don't know if I can get two cats in it. Did you guys see this one? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am a voracious reader. I read for hours every single night. Every night. I can't wait to do this one. I am so excited about it. When I saw it, the minute she posted it months ago, I'm like, put that on auto ship. Here's the next one, and this one is going to go in my kitchen because I'm on the hunt for different kitchen, cute kitchen ones, you know, that kind of stuff. And so this is the next one. Oh, it's so cute, you guys. It's so cute. And it's got just all kinds of cooking and that kind of stuff. And you know I'm going to have to change that turkey out to like broccoli or something. But, oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I cannot wait. Again, in her Etsy store. Oh, I'm going to put that one last because that's my favorite. And then she sent me the rest of the alphabets that she did. someone on Instagram, and oh, her name is Susan, but I can't think. I'd rather be stitching, I think is her thing. I'll put the information down below. She just posted on Instagram a book that she made out of these charts, and it was like a book you could flip through of all of these little cross stitches, and I want to do that with this. I just think it would be so cute, like a little kid's alphabet book, something like that. I don't know. And then I also begged to see if Paula would put information on how to do the blocks for these letters. They're just beautiful, you guys. I just love them. I like how I'm going to have to do the blocks too. So now I'm stuck. I'm going to have to do them both ways because she takes them and spells things out on her displays. And I need to do that on my shelf. I can do like, you know, do extra vowels. Anyways, I just think they're so cute. So cute. Next one I got was these. Whoop. Which way? There we go. And she uses purple. She's purple. Thank you for using purple. So few designers use purple, and they are my favorite. And I'm always like, purple, bring on the purple. Okay, and then this one, if you get any of them, get this one, because not only does it include this little alphabet here, there's two different styles of these little tiny alphabets, and the alphabets are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 by 7 ish. And so she includes the alphabet with it, and that would make it worth it right there, because nice, clear to read small alphabets are hard to find. All right, last one. I'm trying not to say I have a favorite, because I really like the books one and I really like the cooking one, but she knocked this one out of the park. And I gotta find a frame like that, because that's exactly how I want to finish it. And normally I do all of hers in DMC. She usually does them in DMC or has a conversion, but she did these in Weeks Dye Works, and I am going to do that too. And I'm not going to change a darn thing about them other than adding some French knots, because have you been here long? Yeah, but I think these are so cute. And yes, they're houses, and I don't even care. I don't even care. I can't wait. So thank you so much for those. That was so kind of you. I'm going to have to be careful about the messages that I send, because but I'm so grateful, and I cannot wait to stitch them. You have to check out her stuff if you haven't. It speaks for itself. It's just beautiful. Okay, now next thing I have is a haul. Now it's kind of a haul from last month and this month, because I can't remember what I shared last month, and I'm out of time to go back and look. And I stuffed all of it in a box, and then went, I forgot which ones I shared. So I'm just going to quickly whip through them. There's one more of these that I want to get, but it's the block parties. I got the wool one, and I want the one with all of the stitching stuff on it. I have it in my cart on 123 Stitch, but I haven't bought it yet. But I'm going to do these because they're going to fit on my little shelf, I think, because the finished size 58 by 58, so that won't be very big. And so I think these will fit on my little shelf perfectly. I also got the cat one by Hands On Design, Block Party. I don't have any of the pins. I'm going to use the ones that Paula sent me because they're cute. That's what why I wanted to stitch these. Otherwise I wouldn't have got them to stitch, so that was kind of fun. But like, I want to get the Block Party with the one with the the needles and all the, the stitching motif. So those are the two of those. I got that other one that I'm going to put in the cart, and then I'm just going to buzz through. I finally got the whole collection, I think, of the notes by Shepherd Bush, and so I'm just going to whip through those real quick. I got the Easter, and I did not get buttons for these. I got winter. Sorry, I have the jitters. I'm tired. I shouldn't have had the cup of coffee before I sat down here. Thankful. And I love the idea of all the little things that you can make with it. Spooky. Lucky. And my plan is next year I'm going to stitch these all on one big piece of fabric and then cut them up when I'm done. But I'm going to try to do them in the months and seasons that they go with. These take me about 2 days, a day and a half, 2 days to stitch all completely. So they should be easy to whip out. I got New Year's, so you know what I'll be doing January 1st. Liberty. Welcome to July. Love notes. February. The picture on this one's terrible, though. I gotta say, it's so yellow. And wow, that came from the factory like that, or from the store like that. But anyways, what do you call? Busy. Welcome to summer. Spring. Summer. And these are all about that big. You'll get to see a finished one here in a minute. Yeah, I have a finish. Yes, I do. Autumn. And Merry Christmas. Okay, so that is all of my mail. I hope I didn't forget anybody or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear all this stuff off and go get my whips. All right, be right back. Alrighty, let's get to the whips. I did not actually get all of my stuff stitched on this month, which is fine because I'm ahead on a few things and I have all year, so I'm not worried about it. Because it's been, I don't know what happened to March. My birthday was in March. My anniversary was in March. We didn't go anywhere. We didn't do anything, but for some reason that took up time. I've been really trying, I'm working on starting a local whole food plant-based group here in Billings, Montana, and so that's been sucking a lot of time in a good way. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'll be honest. You guys have been around for a while. You know that I have anxiety, like really, really bad social anxiety. And leaving my house is a job. Like, I have to prepare for days to get out of the house. And it's gotten a lot better because now I do leave the house. But setting up things like this intimidates the living out of me. But I need to do this. I think my community needs me to do this. And yeah. So anyways, it's just taken a lot of time. I've been setting that up and I've been working with the other half of my life, if you will. And so I just didn't get as much stitching, but I did get 11 things stitched on plus a finish. So I think that's not too bad. Okay, first one up is my finish. This is the last of the notes by Shepherd Bush. It's the stitching notes. All right. This one I'm hoping to turn into a gift because I'm not really good at sewing, but I'm going to give it my all. I want to turn it into like a little needle book or something, and I want to send it to a friend. But because I'm going to restitch it on a different fabric next year when I do all the other ones. But this is how it turned out. Look at all those little tiny French knots. It's so cool. But now you can see what the size of all of those stitch notes or all those notes charts come out to. And this is on 18 count. So here's my hand. Get it? Okay. So that is my first finish of 2023. Go me. I'm a dork. Oh my gosh. Seriously. Okay. Next one up. Oh, I'm loving stitching this one. And I don't know where my needle minder went for it, so ignore the needle just sticking in it. But the next one that I have is Little House Needleworks My Sheep. And this is what the chart looks like. Oh, wait. There we go. Boy, jitters. Sorry, guys. And this one I am almost done with. All I have left to do is this last house and then the bottom border. I don't know if I'm going to put a quote there. I don't want to, I know the quote's a proverb or something like that, but I don't want it to say that. So I don't know if I'll replace the quote with a different quote or if I'll just leave it, because I think it would be fine. I could put like some little clouds there or something. But yeah, I like that. All right, so this is, show you the thing. This is what it looks like and what I've got done so far. Make sure I'm in the thing. And this month I got the potted plant, the sun, the yellow gold house, and the sunflower done. And let's see if I can show you my little fluffer sheeps. See them? The French knots in this one are in the sheep and in the little flowers. And I have just thoroughly enjoyed this chart. Well, I did her little sheep virtues too, and they were just the same way. It was just a lot of fun to stitch, and they just come together really good. I don't know, you look up and before you know it, you're done. And so that was what I got done on this month. And all of the information, I am going to try to do something a little different this month. I'm going to put QR codes for each of these charts. Maybe. And that way you guys can pull them up on your phone when you're watching or something, and you can get sent directly over to it. But in case I don't get that done this month, all of the information can be found on MousePotatoDesigns.com under the 2023 tab, or you can go to my Instagram or my Facebook, and all the details about the floss and the changes and the fabrics and all of that kind of stuff can be found there. Next one I have up is a Jardin Privé. Nature is my workshop, I think is the name of it. And it looks like this. And if I had just buckled down and got to getting, I'd have had this one finished, but I got derailed. So this is how far I have gotten on it. And all I basically have left is the girl sitting on a bench, and then there's something that goes here. Where goes here? Oh, the sheep and the spool of floss. So I am really enjoying this. And yes, I stitched it sideways on my fabric. That's me. Yay. But you know what? I don't care. It's cute. Don't look at the fabric. Look at the chart. Duh. Okay, next one. ABC houses. I love this chart. But I have to tell you, the little tiny section that I did this month, which was F through I, there's like 15 or 16 colors in this much. It was a lot of floss changes. But I love this. And that's what I got done. F through I is what I got done. I can't see this month. And the tree, let's see if I can get nice and close. Probably not. The tree is all in French knots. The flowers are in French knots. I'm just adding a few here and there. But yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love that one. Oh, did you see the sparkly? Here, hold on. Sparkly. It's terrible to stitch on though, but it's pretty. All right, next one. This is another one I was not very adult on it. I was going to do the little bit of the border every month so that this humongously complicated border was done by the end of the time I'm done with it. And then I weenied out. So this is the chart. I'll back it up a little so you can see the whole name. Okay? And then 4 o'clock. Wow. I don't know when this is going up. Probably not till tomorrow, with as long as it'll take me to edit it. So you'll probably see this on the 31st, somewhere in there. But this is what I got done so far. And doesn't that lace border just, it's so pretty on this fabric. It's so pretty. But yep, lots of French knots. I did French knots for the bumblebees, and then I finished the entire inner borders, and there's little French knots at the intersections to all of them. Fun. These are all in French, and so that's why I can't remember the names of them, because I don't care enough to remember. That's not true. I just know it's written all over the place, so it's harder to keep them all in my mind. I wish that when Americans couldn't do it, but I wish French and Italian designers and would put like somewhere, they do all of the directions in English. Why not put what it means in English? But anyways, this is the next one I have to share. And I did March, and look closely at it. There's nothing around the bird. That's where you're going to see the changes, okay? So the changes on this month, well, it's not really changes, additions, were that I added my birthday and my anniversary to it. So it says the 24th, D heart FS, and then the 9th is FS for me. And yeah, so I like this one. It's fast. It's really fast. Okay, so that is the first half of my whips. It's her monthly one. I don't remember what it's called. I'm terrible. I'm fired. Let me go grab the other half of my whips, and I will be right back to share what I got with those, and then we'll get into the good stuff, because that's all you're really here for. Okay, second half of whips, but I can prove that I'm not a girly girl question for you. What is your favorite mascara and tinted lip balm? Because apparently if I go out in public, I probably should do something with all of this. And I was thinking I could probably handle mascara and tinted lip balm. Maybe? Anyways, what is your favorite one that I could just put on and not have to worry about the colors being perfect and all this? Because I was walking around looking at all of this, and yes, I know. Did I mention that I went to school for automotive? If that says anything about my personality, okay? But there's too many choices, and I don't want like a lipstick or anything. I just want something that like gives a little color and then moisturizes. So yeah, and then mascara that doesn't like turn all black and funky, that would be really cool too. Yeah. Anyways, all right, let's get on with this, because that's really what you're here for. And no, I didn't get the house done yet on this one. I pretty much did everything possible to avoid it, but I got more of it done. This is another one of Jardin Privé's, because you know I'm having that kind of year, and I got this whole box almost completely done. I'm not doing the letters because I am putting quotes there instead, but I got almost everything else done except for the house. All right, let's see this. I didn't get the house done. Is it in focus? I need new glasses, y'all. I didn't get the house done, but I got everything else in that box done. And all of that, oops, this way. Yep. All of it's in French knots. I love this chart. I love the colors. I love the design. I love her, how she did the little vining. I added the little blossoms. She didn't have that on there, but I love the vining on it. I love the color palette. And I don't remember what the name of this, I think it's silver, nope. No, I don't remember the name of this. It's Fiber on the Whim fabric. All of this pretty much is Fiber on the Whim. There's a couple that aren't, but most of it's Fiber on the Whim. But I'm so excited about this chart. It's just so fun to stitch. And so now I have, this is what the whole chart will look like. And so I'm moving on. I think I'm going to do the butterfly side next. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I love this. Okay. Wait a minute. That just made me think of something. Whoops. Hold on. Stuff going everywhere. Dun, dun. Yeah, no, it's not in this one. I don't know why the butterfly is... Oh, no! The butterfly is in this one. Yeah, I'm going to do the butterfly next. That explains that. So that's the next box that's available. One of my other favorites that I'm doing this year, and I think I'm probably going to end up buying the 4th chart if I have space for it. I probably should have just done it anyways. But y'all came up with some great ideas to trade out the yarn chickie at the bottom, the weaver at the bottom. And so I'm good. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm probably going to get it. But anyways, this is the one I'm working on right now. And I am completely done with this chart. The number 1, I'm moving on to number 2 next month. Again, except for the fact that I haven't done the quotes because or the letters because I'm going to put quotes in there. And I won't do that till the end. But this is what it looks like now. And I didn't put the 2 little sheep in that go in the letters here. I'll put them in when I figure out what kind of quote I want to go in there. But all of the flowers and stuff are French knots. Maybe that way? No. That way. Woo! It's going, no! Stop it. But anyways, all of the sheep and some of the flowers and stuff are French knots, and I love this. This is, again, a fiber on the whim fabric. Okay. The colors of fiber on the whim fabric are stunning, except for that screwed up one that I got. Y'all were there. But all of these colors are stunning. What is a little difficult to stitch on them, it's not their fault. I mean, in the sense that there's something wrong with it. But if you don't like a stretchy fabric, it reminds me of Picture This Plus. If you don't like a soft, stretchy fabric that really has a lot of give to it, if you're not stitching in a hoop, it's going to be a job. Because their fabric is incredibly soft and incredibly springy, and I'm constantly having to tighten all my stuff up on them. And it's not a complaint; it's just that's what it is. So if you don't like stretchy fabric, it's really soft. Picture This Plus is probably the next one that's as soft as it. But I'd say it's even softer than Picture This Plus. But the colors are amazing. Okay, next one is Matter in Hand by Jeanette Douglas. I always go the wrong way. And this one I'm changing all over the place. Okay, so you can see it here. It's 4 rows with cross stitch written in all different languages, right? So mine is not going to be in 4 rows. Mine is going to be in 2 rows with a quote down the middle of it. I'm not telling you what the quote is because I've been working on that for weeks to try to make it fit. I need to buy cross-stitch design software because the free stuff doesn't work well for me. But anyway, so this is what I've gotten done so far. I finished the tomato. Come on. Hold on. Maybe? Talk to me. Talk to me, camera. Okay. I finished the tomato. Yep, finished the tomato, finished the thimble, and I did everything to the left of the thimble. So I did all of this. It's so pretty. I love it so much. It's so pretty. And I love, she has given me a new appreciation for DMC because a lot of these are 2 different colors of DMC mixed together. And where I've seen that used before, the colors really contrast each other, so you get this stark difference. Hers just look like they were supposed to blend. They are just beautifully matched colors. And I have really enjoyed my learning process on her chart, if nothing else. All right, last 2 whips that I have are my 2 favorites. I love these charts. I love these charts. I can't stitch them fast enough. That's the problem. I'm so excited about them when I want to stitch. But the first one is Summer in the Country by Stitching Through the Years. Lana knocked these out of the park. And then she has a new set. They're not this series, but she made a drum and stuff out of them that are gorgeous. And so I've been kind of scared of a drum, but I really like Lana's work, so I'm kind of getting talked into it. I may have to buy that one, especially if I can put it on my little shelf. But anyway, so that's what we're working on. And I got everything from the tree and the bees up done. And then I had to stop because I'm going to come around and do the bottom and work my way back up. So in case I'm off anywhere, they have a little wiggle room to if I do that. Okay, so here is how this one turned out so far. I love it. So, what do you think of my fluffy cloud? I mean, it is fluffy. It is 4 pieces of floss together, so it made it. I doubt I can even. I mean, it's like, oh, there you go. And then I did French knots for the bees. And there's a little bluebird. And of course, I got French knots for the borders. Ah. It's so pretty. This, I think, is milk and honey. And then the other one's brown sugar. That's, I think. But, oh, I love this so much. I just can't wait. And when I get these 2 finished, then I have her Santa's waiting and the pumpkin one that I can't wait to stitch. And then I want more because then I'll be done and I'll be sad. Does anybody do that when you see the end of a series coming and you're like, no? Yeah, normal people did that over books and TV shows. I do it over cross stitch. Next one I have is Strawberry Fields. And again, stitching through the years. And I got that ginormous flower in the middle and the quote done. And then again, I'm going to go to the bottom when I start next month's section. I am so proud of myself for this one. Okay. Now, I know that not everybody's into the French knots. I get it, I get it, I get it. But I'm obsessed, and since they're hanging on my wall, that's how it's going to work. But I've been practicing trying to get my French knots the same size and in really straight rows. And I did really good on this one. So this is what I got so far. But I don't know if it'll let me... Yeah, it's too, I have the wrong lens on it to do that, but that big flower is all in French knots. And you can see the angled corners and stuff on it, and I think it just, oh, I'm so thrilled with it. So, yep, the next one, this is also in French knots down here. This little, whoa, where are you? Right here. This little dude, French knots, and then this whole thing is French knots. And then, of course, the flowers, not the strawberries, but the flowers are all in French knots. I think this is called Brown Sugar by Fiber on Whim. But I love this. I love this. Lana, she does not watch my videos. So she won't hear this, but maybe if I put it in the Cosmos, she'll do more because I need them all, even though they're not designed yet. But that is all of my whips that I have been working on this month. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 over there that I didn't get worked on. I didn't get Fall in the City worked on, which bad. But I'm not gonna worry about it. It's all about having fun, right? But a lot of these are gonna be done in like no time. And so I'll be able to dump a whole bunch of time in the big ones at the end of the year. So I'm not too worried about it. All right, what do I got left? Oh, giveaways and shout outs. I am going to clear this off so it doesn't go flying everywhere. And I will be right back to share who gets a shout out and who won the giveaways and what the new giveaway is. Okay, be right back. All righty, let's get to the fun stuff. What you're all here for, right? Giveaways and shout outs and more giveaways and oh my gosh, stuff, right? All right, the first order of business, and I got all my stuff floating around over here so that I can make sure I get everybody's name right because I suck at names. All right, first things first, March's Crocette Go-Go winners. Don't do that. Okay, Fat Cat Flossing and Punto Crocette. course, it'd be another Italian one. I really got to learn. Anyways, I have already posted this on Instagram, so hopefully everybody's already seeing this too. But if you guys have not seen that and you're watching this, I need your full name, address, email address, and the chart you're choosing from Crocette Gogo's Etsy site. All this information is down below. And I will get that sent off to her. She requires an address for her watermark, so that's why the address is part of it. But congratulations. You all know I love Crocette Gogo's stuff. She's easily one of my top favorite designers, and I'm stitching her Fall in the City. I did Spring in the City last year, and it was one of my favorite charts, and I really like her stuff, and she's incredibly kind. She actually donated the charts for this giveaway. Thank you so much. That was kind of her. I've had a lot of people contact me about, I'll be in your next giveaway and stuff, and just know that I don't mind paying for these things. This is my gift, and so you guys don't have to. It's appreciated because I can do more giveaways that way. But I'm hoping that this brings attention to the designers that I really enjoy. And that was my main motivation for doing these monthly giveaways, is because I want to give something back. And even if that's a little advertisement and it helps, I hope it does. The other reason I like the PDF giveaways is because I can include everybody. That means it doesn't matter where you live, you can jump in. And that's why I only give away monthly PDF charts. Next year though, I think I'll have a lot more paper ones that are going to probably have to go in the mail. So, but until then, right now, you should probably have seen already the picture for the giveaway for March. So, yep, that's that. Then on my Instagram and my Facebook, for my birthday, I had a pop-up giveaway of 2 charts. Hold on here. I gave away this chart and this chart, and I gave away, somewhere in here, oh, here they come, these buttons and these buttons. And so the winner of that giveaway, that's why I keep telling everybody needs to be following over there, because in the middle of the month, I'll get a wild hair and give away something. So yeah, Instagram and Facebook. But the winner of that one is Penny's Daughter Shares, Michelle. I was like, yay, Michelle. I don't pick any of these winners, in case you're wondering. I do every random generator I can use, or I use my son. Kind of a combination of both of them. I pick a winner, a name off of all of my social media, and then I narrow it down from there. But well, I don't, he does. But so that's how, if you ever wanted to know how I do it across platforms, I just pick one name from all the platforms, and then, well, I don't, you know what I mean. And then we go with the main, whoever shows up. So that is my birthday giveaway, and I also want to say thank you so much to Paula from Poutini Poutini. She gifted me those and was gracious enough to say, yeah, share them. So I did. I've stitched those too. So anyways, all right, so that is March's giveaways. Then let's do our shout outs, and then I have a surprise. Or I have a giveaway surprise. Anyways, March's Flosstube Shoutouts. They should be coming up here pretty soon. So on Wednesday, the Garden Goose Stitcher, Marumi Crafts. She also has a quilting channel, and her stuff is beautiful. Highway Stitcher, Daisy K's Primitives, Garon, G-A-R-O-N Stitchery. That's a couple of guys, and they are hilarious. In Hand Stitcher, Stitching Bunny. She's relatively new. She's only got a couple of videos, so go give her some love. Stitch and Sew with Joss Country Junction, Cross Stitch Kate, and Cross Stitch Cats and Chaos. That sounds like my house. So I hope all of the links are listed down below. So I hope you will pop over and give everybody a like, a follow, and a subscribe, and let them know I shouted you out if you want to, but it's not necessary. I just want to really share. My whole point of shout outs this year is I want to give to you guys. And so I just, every month I'm going to pick a whole bunch of people to say, y'all got to check them out because I am, and therefore you must. All right. So that's March, Flosstube shoutouts, March Instagram shoutouts. Now these are always harder to read. But, the first one is Erica and Tracy, Stitchy Buffy, Pumpkin Harvest Stitching, IH Stitching, I think it's her initials, Okie Stitches, Garden Tea Time Stitchers, I like that name, that's so nice, T-Born So Terry, The Stitch Haven by Allie, Shirley Worley, I had to put that one just because it's awesome, and Stitching Joy for Dawn. And so all of, again, their links. Now I did actually put the actual URL to their Instagram, so you won't have to like do a whole bunch of searching. You should be able just to click on everybody and pop right on over and give everybody a follow. And yeah, check them out because lots of pretty stuff to see. Lots of pretty stuff to see. It never amazes me, stops amazing me of how many people there are out there doing cross stitch and how many things I didn't know anything about that I stumble across. And so it's so much fun. I'm just really enjoying this. I'm enjoying finding new people. Leave your comments. That's a lot of the time how I'm finding people. I've had several people that have shouted out other people to check out. So and I have the note for all of those. And I hope by the end of the year, I've hit a huge chunk of them. So everybody gets a chance. And so that's my March Instagram shout out. So next one. You ready? You ready? Okay. I already showed you a couple of her charts. And I contacted her I was commenting on her stuff because I had stumbled across her and her stuff is so cute. And I was like, I have to get this and I have to get this. And then I think she had a free chart that came out. Check my Facebook page. I'm pretty sure it's on there. And I got a message from her asking, hey, just to chat. And I decided that, hey, would you like to be my April giveaway designer? And she said yes. So I will be giving away 3 PDF charts to the Little Boot Stitch on Etsy. All of her information will be down below. You have 3 chances to win. You either leave a comment here on this Flosstube, on my Instagram, on the page that looks just like this picture, or you can enter all 3 places. And yeah, leave a comment on those and you be entered for a chance to win. And what it is I'm basically she wants to gift me these charts and I'm hoping I get to pay for them because I really want to give back. But she really speaks Italian and really doesn't speak American English. And I of course speak no Italian. And so me and Google Translate we're getting there. But anyways, I want to give away 3 of her charts, and I hope you will check out the rest of her charts in her store. They are really cute. Her information for her Instagram and her Facebook will be down below, and her Etsy, of course. So if you want to enter, I just said how to enter. And let's see, what else did I want to say about that? Oh, who wants to know what an extra entry is? Let's do, since it's Easter coming up and all that kind of stuff, you can leave either a bunny or a chick, or an egg, something Easter related. Okay, so chick, bunny, egg, something like that. In the comments, just a random emoji of one of those 3 things, and you will get an extra entry. And I will say that one of the winners last month and one of the winners the month before, they were an emoji. Yep. So anyways, if you've made it this far, leave me an Easter emoji, a bunny, a chick, or a egg, and I will throw your name in the hat one more time for the giveaway. I hope you guys have had a great March. Let's check my notes, because without the notes, I am lost. Yep, buttons given away, giveaways, thank yous. Yep. Everybody is covered. Oh, I am so excited for April. I have so many plans for April, both for my cross stitching and my crafting and all of that kind of stuff, and for my Living Whole Food Plant-Based page. We just hit whatever 40,000 followers. That brings us up to about 80,000 between likes and follows. It's not scary at all. But I have so many plans this year. I want to do meetups. I want to do classes and demos and all of that kind of stuff on how to live whole food plant-based for my local area. If you are not local, if you are local, come join. If you're not local, my main page and my main Facebook, which is open to everybody, group is online. And I hope to be doing, I just posted 2 videos. I'll put the links to those here, and probably the eyes, of a whole food plant-based tag. So it's a little bit of information about me and about my whole food plant-based journey. And so they are over on my Living Whole Food Plant-Based YouTube channel. But I hope to be doing live videos for that, in both on my public page and in my private group. And I don't know when I'll get to the point of doing like cooking demos and that kind of stuff, mostly because my kitchen is not set up to do that. So I'm going to have to buy like one of those burner things to do, or something like that. I'll figure that out. But so I have a ton of plans for that. I'm very excited. This year is my get out of my own head year, and so I'm scared shitless, you guys. I really am, but I'm obsessively passionate about whole food plant-based and what it can do. We are 7 years out as a family. My husband was on a list of medications with all kinds of chronic illnesses. I had chronic illnesses. My son was headed to being overweight and obese, and none of that's the way it is anymore. My story's over there, but I'm so excited about it, and I'm so passionate about it. And I think our area really needs something like this, because we have no options here. And hey, who knows? I told my son, I said, I've got what your future job is going to be. We're going to do a food truck, and then you can start a restaurant after that. And that's what we're going to do. Lofty goals. First, I'm going to change the world, and I'm going to eliminate completely all chronic illness, all on my own. This is what I'm going to do on my own. Nobody will have to take prescriptions anymore unless they were born with a defect or a disease, which then of course you need this stuff. But that's my goal. My short-term goal within the next 12 months is to change the world. Okay, so maybe not, but I would really like to do that. Anyways, I won't chatter on about that too much anymore. But I wanted to say thank you for being here. If you have questions, suggestions, comments, any of that kind of stuff, don't forget to leave your comments and stuff all over the internet on my social media, so that you can get entered to the giveaways. Thank you again to Little Boot Stitch for offering to do the April's giveaway. Thank you again, Crocette for her contribution to March's giveaway, and of course Paula Potini for my birthday giveaway. I'm so grateful, and I am so grateful for you guys. I am headed to 9,000 on YouTube, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna do it 9,000 or 10,000. I know for sure at 10,000 subscribers, I've got a huge giveaway plan for that. So share, and we'll get that going. But in the meantime, I will see you guys at the end of April. Where did my screen move? I moved it. Oh gosh. I will see you at the end of April for my next Flosstube. Catch me on Instagram and Facebook in between there. And you guys have a wonderful spring. It is 20 degrees and we have a foot of snow, and there's more expected. Welcome to Montana in spring. Actually, we have the little bit amount, and everywhere around us, like in a circle, they got feet. An hour from here, they literally, it's taller than a cat tractor. Like, you know, the snowplow, taller than them. That's nuts. But anyways, I will see you in the next floss tube. You guys have a wonderful day. Happy stitching! Bye!